what are the things that you feel that you implemented in the very beginning that you feel worked very well in terms of getting assignments?
I think through working at agencies at that time, I was like, full-time job, freelance, full-time job, freelance. And sometimes it was an agency and sometimes it was a brand. And when I was at the agencies, I learned that you have to show the client what you can do before you do it so that they know what you're capable of. So mock-ups became a really powerful way for me to show people what I could do with murals or with products or packaging, whatever I wanted to make. And at that time, it was a lot of murals. So I would go walk around the city finding walls that I wanted to paint, just photograph the blank walls, and then use Photoshop or Procreate to mock up my murals. And then I would literally just walk into the business. I would show them what I made and see how they react. And I did that 50 to 100 times until people started saying yes. And I didn't always have a custom mock-up for them, but I had my work and I had a wall in mind, and sometimes it would take years for them to come back to me, but a lot of them ended up coming back. So the mock-up was really powerful. And then what else? My first couple projects that I had that made me feel comfortable keeping moving on this path were local restaurants. So first was a cafe. I did a chalk menu board and some artwork around the cafe. It was like coffee themed, so it was right up my alley. And I got to hand paint it and hand draw it, which was the first time someone really asked me to do that. All my previous freelance work was digital or logo design or whatever. So this was my first time like hand lettering, hand painting for a client. And then the next project, that was not very big budget. The next project I got was my first big budget project, like $10,000, first time getting that. And it was a restaurant branding, menu board, signage, everything. They wanted everything. And it took 4 months. So $10,000 for 4 months, I learned that that's not adequate. And I was very inexperienced at the time, but it was a great first big client project. And I liked that it was local. Both of those restaurants were within like 4 blocks of my apartment. So I could walk around and see people going in and interacting with the work and stuff. Yeah.